With Eyes of Ice is another chunk of misery and horror from Ebi Hime. This one is set in Iceland in 1800 and begins with a young girl lost in a storm in clothing that really doesn't suit the weather. She collapses in the snow. The end. Alright, not really. This is one of those I suppose you're wondering how I ended up like this sort of stories, where the protagonist is in a bad way and then you go back and see how it happened. This is Greta and her granny, who brought Greta up when her parents died. Greta is our main character. She's young, sweet, innocent, naive, and about to have a very miserable time. Don't get too attached to Granny. They live in Reykjavik and in abject poverty in that order. Greta's only friend is Peter, the son of the local mayor or whatever. Her granny is ill, and despite treatment from a kindly doctor, she eventually dies. Greta ends up getting a job as a housekeeper with the kindly doctor in a remote fishing village. Here she has to deal with Steiner, the doctor's wife, who is pregnant and also a bit mad. She alternates between slipping into Greta's bed at night for cuddles and fits of jealous rage because she thinks Greta is banging the doctor. The doctor himself is no help with this because he is usually absent or tired, and either way is as weak and watery as American beer. Also, Christopher, the local lech, is after her. And it snows. A lot. Well, they don't call it Iceland for nothing. So, how will this end for poor little Greta? I'm not telling you, but it results in her running around in the snow in a state of undress, so you can guess things don't go entirely well. This is great stuff. It took about 7 or 8 hours to get through and held my attention the whole time. The story is engaging, the characters are believable, and the art is beautiful. It's entirely kinetic with no choices, no voice acting or animation, but it's well worth a go.